What happened on that unforgettable midnight that pushed Yaman to make a decision that shocked everyone? Was it career pressure? Was it love? Or was it a secret that he had been hiding for years? And why did he finally choose to speak now, after all the silence, all the speculation, all the storms behind closed doors? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, the place where we bring you the real stories behind the celebrities you think you know. Today, we dive deep into the confession that Yaman kept hidden for years, until that single midnight moment when he could no longer stay silent. Because this is not just a story about fame. This is a story about survival, heartbreak, betrayal, triumph, and a man trying to decide which world he belongs to, career or love. Let's begin. Yaman, the Turkish actor who became a phenomenon in Italy almost overnight, finally broke a silence that lasted for years. And the confession he made hit like a lightning bolt, both for his fans and for the critics who followed every step of his European journey. He started his shocking statement with these words, "When I arrived in Italy," a sentence so simple. Yet behind it lies an entire world of struggle, rejection, loneliness, and an extraordinary fight for recognition. But what really happened when he set foot in Italy for the first time? What battles did he fight when no cameras were rolling? And how did this journey eventually collide with his personal life, especially with the quiet but intense relationship between him and Sarah Bluma? You're about to hear everything. A star in Turkey, a target in Italy. When Jan first arrived in Italy, he was already a sensation in Turkey. People recognized him everywhere. Magazines adored him. Producers chased him. But in Italy, it was a battlefield. The media attacked him. Some actors treated him like a threat. And online communities spread rumors trying to reduce his fame to something artificial, something purchased, something unreal. He revealed the words that still burn in his memory. They said, "I bought the crowd with money." And for the first time, he admitted what those accusations did to him. It wasn't just disrespectful. It was humiliating. It was a punch to everything he had built. It was an attempt to erase his effort, his sweat, his ambition. People told him, "If you're that famous, prove it. Come here and work." And he did. Not with privilege, not with shortcuts, but in his own words, "I did everything with my bare hands." These are not the words of a man riding the waves of fame. These are the words of someone who had to rebuild himself from the ground up again. The real cost of his success. Behind the glamour, behind the fans screaming his name, behind the lights, there was a man exhausted. Hours and hours on set. Photo shoots that lasted days. Public appearances. Corporate deals. And an entire new language to master. Italy changed Jan because it forced him to. The pressure crushed him, reshaped him, and forced him into a version of himself that the world never saw. A version that was constantly alert, constantly performing, constantly fighting to stay relevant. During this period of chaos, something else entered his life. Quietly, calmly, almost secretly. Sarah Bluma. Sarah Bluma. The silent chapter. For months, maybe even years, their relationship stayed hidden. No flashy poses. No dramatic declarations. No red carpet moments. Just two people trying to protect something fragile in the middle of a storm. The Italian media named them the silent couple because they never gave the tabloids anything to feed on. Jan's fans wanted more. Sarah's followers wanted answers. But the couple kept their distance from the noise. And then suddenly, the unfollow happened. Not one-sided, mutual. A digital action that exploded across social media, like a bomb. But here's the real mystery. They did not delete their photos together. That single detail sent everyone spiraling. Was it a breakup? A break? A misunderstanding? A temporary emotional storm? Fans fought in comment sections, arguing theories. Some believed the love was over. Others believed it would return. But both sides waited for one thing: a statement from Jan. And he finally gave it. Jan Yaman's first real confession about the relationship. His words were calm, measured, painfully mature. A relationship comes and goes. Don't attach too much meaning to whether the pictures remain or not. When the time comes, all traces disappear. What matters is leaving marks of real love and trust. He didn't deny the separation. He didn't dramatize it. He didn't blame anyone. He simply accepted it. This was not a man angry at love. This was a man who understood that some relationships end not because of a lack of love, but because life pulls people in different directions. And Italy was pulling him hard. The media reacts. Within hours, Italian newspapers exploded with headlines. Some focused on the breakup. Others praised his maturity, calling him emotionally intelligent and gracefully honest. One respected journalist even wrote, "Jan Yaman is not only rising professionally, he is also navigating private heartbreaks with extraordinary dignity." Suddenly, Jan wasn't just a star. He became a symbol of resilience, of emotional growth, of a man learning to balance ambition with vulnerability. But his journey was far from over. Because while Italy was still talking about him, a new chapter was already opening in another country. The Spanish chapter begins. Spain. New projects, new opportunities, new crowds waiting for him at airports. Spanish media had already started publishing articles about his arrival. The excitement was building. Europe was watching him not as a local star anymore, but as a continental figure. And Jan felt the shift. For the first time, he realized he wasn't chasing fame anymore. Fame was chasing him. Criticism no longer hurt him. In earlier years, he used to react. He used to defend himself. He used to take every comment personally. But now, he said something that showed just how much he changed. "I learned to live with it. Everyone talks. Everyone comments. But knowing your own path is what matters." That was the new Jan Yaman. A man who no longer ran from criticism. A man who no longer apologized for his ambition. A man who learned to stand firm in the middle of storms, because he had already survived worse. Career versus love, his final answer. Jan's life now moves on two separate tracks: career and passion. His career is soaring. New countries, new series, new achievements. But his heart, it's quieter now, more cautious, more introspective. After Sarah, he turned inward, seeking clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of himself. The marriage rumors vanished. The public appearances slowed down. He embraced solitude, reflection, and emotional healing. Some might call it a breakup. Jan calls it rebirth, because his midnight confession wasn't just a memory. It was a turning point, a declaration, a man saying, "I'm rewriting my story," and he is, right now, before the world's eyes. The real story. Jan Yaman's journey is not a tale of fame. It's a tale of transformation, loss, rebuilding, growth, and rediscovery. He is no longer just an actor. He is the author of his own destiny. A man who fought for his place, on screen and in life. And today, he stands stronger than ever. If you've watched this far, don't forget to support magazine news and gossip. Like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. I'm waiting for comments.